All right.
Well, let's start this off by taking a cheers of this purple drink.
This is
what is this?
This is a first attempt at grape schnapps.
Is it artificial?
It's it's very interesting. So I make it the same way we make the root barrel. So I just bought like soda mix and put it in here.
All right, so it's artificial.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
It's officially
Artificial. There you go. Chat GPT. Wow.
Tastes like melted popsicle.
Yeah, with like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alcohol is more bitey than just our regular vodka. It's interesting. Well, I should probably try the whiskey too, huh?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Already here.
Let's start. Let's put the intro music in this bitch.
Do it.
All right. Feeling good on a Thursday.
Woo!
Have you seen that video?
Hey, you guys can see Jory. It's nice.
Yeah.
Unless you're listening to this, then you don't know who Jory is.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Best of Five, featuring myself, Chris, and our super special guest, Jory.
Hey.
Now I get to look into the camera longingly.
Yeah, because someone didn't lose the last one. Anyways, how are you doing, Jory?
Doing great. You know,
It's good to hear. All right, cool. Well, cheers, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is, we just took a shot of a vodka.
Yep.
And this is whiskey, right?
Yep. Whiskey.
So Jory's a mad scientist.
All right.
How about that?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh, phlegm.
You smelt it wrong. It tastes good though.
That one's not bad.
Whoa.
That's
It tastes pretty good. If you like whiskey, the grape whiskey.
My mouth doesn't know how to feel about
Pretty
that. It's like grape whiskey. Which one is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some more sugar. Cheers.
Oh, that's zero sugar.
Oh.
Woo.
So Jory,
That made my heart
I need
hurt.
water. Jesus Christ, that was a terrible.
I got sodas.
I got water. It's fine.
Canada Dry.
Are you gonna mix it with that, or is that what do we do with that?
Yeah, we'll make a little cocktail while we're here, huh?
Works for me. Sorry. All right.
So Jory, what are you expecting from this podcast? Since we just like last minute told you to come on.
Just expecting to have a good time again, guys. We
That's
had
fair.
a blast last time.
That's
This
fair.
time it's going to be on camera, so you'll get to see us when we take our shirts off and are making all of those disgusting sounds like
And
we
play
made last time.
lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't remember from, I don't even remember what episode
Hit us
Jory
up
was
on
on.
OnlyFans.
80?
That was season 3.
Yeah.
That was like close to 90.
Yeah.
I think it was 93.
I think it might have been
Yeah.
93.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that episode, which you can only listen to because that was the episode where G lost the camera. Woo!
Just glad you know where the button to push.
Yeah.
Fucking dick. All right, let's get started. Fuck you, Chris. Let's start with round number 1.
All right. Let's cut into it.
Round 1.
All right, Jory, what's round number 1?
Round number
Shout
1.
out to Jory's
yeah.
grape drink.
Oh, yeah, grape.
Our grape drink that
Purple drink.
Jory made us. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
It does taste like
pretty
a
good.
popsicle.
Yeah. It's pretty
That's
good.
actually good. That's good asthma.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of nice on the mic. Sorry.
All right, Jory.
We like it. All right. Round 1.
Round 1.
Hill You'll Die On.
Oh,
Did we do
okay.
this one?
I think you guys have done this one before.
Maybe. It's still in the hat, so it counts.
Yep.
No, have we? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought
I
we
feel like
did-
I've heard you guys
Yeah.
do it.
But like you'll die on. Like something
good
you'll
one,
just
though.
argue to death for no reason at all.
I feel like we've done this one, but fuck it. I don't remember what I would.
Well,
I don't
Yeah.
remember either, so
And the listeners might not remember either. So this one's for you
Yeah,
guys.
check out episode. I feel like it was like 3 episodes ago, but whatever, it's fine.
it definitely wasn't recently.
Also,
No, it was like season 1.
please take in mind that we don't remember what we talked about in here, so
Yeah.
don't ask us.
Because this is episode 104?
This will be one.
All right, the
No,
hill
105. I think it's
Hill
105.
you'll die on. Jory, any ideas?
Hill You'll Die. I'm not a big arguer on things. I don't know, and I'm pretty. I can see both sides, and I like to consume both sides.
There's got to be one thing though, especially with the liquor world or the spirits world. There has to be one thing.
It's I guess the only hill is like when people come in and they're pretentious and they think they know and then they don't. I've had people come in and
Try to man that. spirits
yeah,
plane.
yeah, try
Spirits
to
plane.
spirits plane to me how spirits are made, and then I'm like, oh well, yeah, I'm the distiller, so I know how it's made. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's like all these right here. That was
Actually,
that
you're
was me.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part. When people come in and they're like, bourbon has to be made in Kentucky. That's the law.
Not anymore, right?
No. Honestly, from all the research I've ever done and everything I've ever heard, it doesn't. It's never been a law. There is a Bourbon County, Kentucky, but bourbon's been, as long as it's made in America, that's been like the baseline.
And it has to be like the specific things, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there's like 5 rules you have to follow. It has to
be technically classified.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It has to come off the still at 160 proof or lower. It has to be in the barrel at 125 proof or lower. Can't be put in the barrel any higher than that. Has to be fresh barrels, virgin oak. To be a straight bourbon, has to be aged a minimum of 2 years. What are the other ones? I'm forgetting some, but yeah, there's like specific rules you have to follow. But
The hill I will die on is Colorado is the best state in the union. I'll die on the hill.
I mean, I'll probably
definitely die on that hill.
I'll definitely die on that hill too.
Jory,
I don't know.
what do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Colorado's been great to me. I don't,
We have it all. Everyone's like, you don't have oceans. Like, that's fine. We have lakes. That's fucking fine.
dude.
Don't worry about it. It's
Dude,
fine. It's
oceans
better.
are okay. This is
man-made lakes though, and that's
You can't explore an ocean
that's
unless you're
different.
really good at fucking like
but this
sailing
is
and
this
shit.
is the hill that I will definitely die on. Fucking oceans are overrated.
yeah,
They
they're
are
scary, dude.
They're the worst like attraction that I've ever been to.
I love how warm they are.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm like,
There's not
I'm
much you can do at
swimming
an
in that.
ocean.
I'm not
That's
swimming in
yeah.
that,
like,
bitch.
or like a beach, I guess I should say.
Someone's gonna
yeah,
get
beaches
me,
are
dude.
fucking
Listen,
boring.
I would rather hear a fucking river running
Beaches
down.
suck unless you're trying to take a nap.
I would
Yeah.
rather hear a river running down like a mountain than go to a beach and hear the waves.
Well, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Good, like waterfalls. Damn.
Exactly.
Dude,
I'll go
waterfalls
chase that
are
bitch.
sick.
Damn.
You're not
will-
supposed to go chase them.
I will
There's a song specifically about not
go
chasing
to the
I'm
waterfalls.
chasing them. Don't worry about it. Also, that was the most annoying thing when I was in Hawaii. I was like looking through like hashtags, and the one thing was saying chasing waterfalls or don't go chasing the waterfalls was like the fucking one song they had on there. I'm like, yo, you're missing the fucking point of the song.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Oh,
Yeah.
Honestly, I guess one that I don't know if I die on it, but I'll argue it.
you'll definitely down it now.
Ooh, natural lakes versus man-made lakes. God, natural lakes are so nice.
Dude,
Lakes?
natural lakes. Yeah,
Lakes.
natural
Oh,
lakes
I
are
like-
super cool.
Well, and so like where I'm from North Dakota, but I live on the Minnesota border, and Minnesota's the land of 10,000 lakes. So I grew up at lakes, and I'm going to tell you, they're disgusting.
Yeah, they're
really
gross. They're very
yeah.
gross.
The amount
The ecosystem is not-
that ecosystem has been around for so long that they're so green, and the bottom of them is usually mud. Unless you're at the beach, then it's like sand. But
Yeah.
that's all piped in. But there's just something about that gross water getting in your mouth.
Yeah,
It tastes kind of like
yeah.
piss. It's
Yeah.
so
I mean,
good,
you know, like
dude.
a horse tooth is an actual lake.
Yeah, man-made. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a reservoir.
There's actually a town like underwater at Horsetooth.
cool.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't know
they it was like an abandoned town, and they flooded it with the dam or whatever. Yeah.
that. That's kind of sick. I mean, I love going to Horsetooth, and I do like Horsetooth, and there's a lot of fun stuff.
It's so
but-
muddy too, man.
yeah, it's so clayey. And one last thing about Colorado too, there's so much clay.
Yeah.
It's just it's clayey. But man-made lakes, man, the amount of like wildlife in them, or not man-made, sorry, like natural lakes,
Yeah.
like the amount of frogs at the lakes where I grew up, the amount of turtles, the amount of fish, like it's fun.
Yeah, because all the man-made lakes just have like all the shitty like carp and shit like
Well, it's whatever-
any
all the girls have-
any fish that can
All the
literally
rejected-
survive.
Yeah.
It's like a Twinkie; it will survive like a nuclear
Twinkie
apocalypse.
Twinkie fish, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cockroach.
You fucking bomb the lake,
Yeah, fucking
it'll be
cockroach.
like
That thing will live.
Carp, yeah.
The carp will dig into the mud and survive under the mud until there's more water.
Are carps
and
the
then-
cockroaches of water?
Kind of.
that's kind of just like crawfish and shrimp.
They are fun to catch, though. I will say that. They put up a
Crawfish?
good fight.
Cockroaches.
Carp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They'll put up a good fight, man. That's a
Yeah.
fun catch. But when you pull them up, you're like, oh,
Yeah, they're
what is that?
dude. You pull it out of the
is
water.
that?
Have you ever caught a carp?
We're off subject so hard right now.
Kind of.
Well, I guess I'll die on this hill that
Carp are the worst.
like carp fucking are gross.
I don't think anyone's going to disagree with you on that one, though.
disgusting.
Everyone's on that hill with you.
But like
and
they're
if
just
they're not, they're
trash
fucking
fish. They're just
stupid.
straight
They're
trash
fun to
fish.
catch. It's like catching a catfish, which is really fun, but
I mean, catfish are trash fish too.
yes, but they're like less ugly.
Yeah, but also like catfish taste good. Carp literally tastes like trash.
Yeah, it tastes like you're eating like hot garbage from
Yeah.
a can.
Hill I'll die on. This conversation fucking sucked. No, I'm just kidding. I will say Twitter was the worst thing that's happened in the 21st century. Outside of 9/11.
Yeah. So, fun fact: I've never had an active Twitter account.
I had an active Twitter account in high school for about a week.
I did activate mine 2 days ago. I was like, I can't.
I
Yeah.
exclusively tweeted about poop. if you can believe that.
Yeah, I
and
mean
like-
that tracks.
Like, see, that's what I wish like Twitter still was. It's just like your thoughts that are just fucking
Yeah.
stupid
And
and
your
Your
fun.
poop thoughts.
And like it was like
Yeah, your
almost
poop
like
thoughts.
I thought I was funny, so like I was tweeting.
Do you still have this account?
You could probably find it.
Let's see. What's your?
You could probably find it.
Do you remember your
It's
handle?
You
probably
deactivated it.
just my name. I don't think I deactivated it. I think I just,
Oh, it's saying G deactivated is. He's
I think
gonna
I just
reactivate it just to find
deleted
it.
Twitter off my phone, and I was like,
I'm done.
good enough. I did everything
Yeah.
I need to do to not have Twitter anymore.
What is your last name?
Davidson,
That's right.
like Harley.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that match is so hard.
But no, I had Twitter for about a week, and I hate it. I hate Twitter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish I liked it. There's a lot of people that like it and enjoy it. And
I'll find it later.
For news, sometimes like I get it, and I get like live tweeting and stuff like that. Like if I'm like sporting events is really fun. Like if you're live tweeting a sporting event and like you have followers and people aren't at the sporting event, that can be kind of fun or funny.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like comedic. and
I'm
you
trying
can-
to find a unpopular opinion that you guys will be like, no, fuck you, that's stupid.
Well, that was time, but I'll wait to push the button.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it might
Think
be.
of one. Think of one. I can't. I'd love to be the.
I'll get you one. Baseball is the most boring sport.
Okay, hold the fuck on, mister.
I like it, but it's still the most boring sport.
It is definitely not the
Super boring.
American football is the most boring sport.
Actually, you're right.
American football
You're
is
actually
boring?
right.
Yes.
You're actually
American
right. Yeah, yeah.
American football is boring as fuck.
Now it is.
Because there's
Yeah.
like literally 5 seconds of literal anything in like 5
You know,
minutes. And they're like,
okay.
oh, baseball's boring.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so-
there's
but
sports.
to argue that at the NFL has never been like, hey, we should reduce our fucking play clock time. Just saying. They're like,
Well,
no one's watching, so we probably should reduce
okay,
our
well,
pitch count.
in defense of that, baseball is the only one of the only sports that just doesn't have an actual time
yeah,
limit.
that's fair.
Is American football the new American pastime? though? I don't know.
I
think
mean,
statistically, no.
I think football's boring now. I will die on the hill for sure.
See, I like some of the
Football.
rules
Sorry,
they've
football. Say
changed.
baseball. Football.
Yeah.
You said football.
Yeah.
I like some of the changes they've made with football, where they like having the
You can't look at the wide receiver, else it's person's passing interference.
having the like field goals. They're further back, so harder to make. So now people are missing like what should
Extra
be, like,
points.
I don't wanna talk about
extra
it.
Points.
Yeah.
As a Cowboy fan, I don't wanna talk about
missing
it.
Stuff that they shouldn't, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Maher missed.
But
fucking
see, and that's
four
why
fucking
piece of
field goals.
shit.
that's why I think baseball and soccer are one of the best sports because the score's low, which is I guess everyone's main complaint, but it's like the anticipation. And you could win games by 1 run in the very last second, or you win games by
but then I'm
a
just
goal in like the 90th minute.
I'm gonna watch the last 5 minutes. Then I'm not gonna watch the whole thing.
I think
Football,
most American
I'll watch
sports are
the
kind of
whole
boring.
thing.
Yeah, but and like the best thing about like baseball is that there's so many games. You're not obligated to watch every single game, and you can
pitch-
watch it passively.
The pitch clock is actually a good idea for baseball. That's going to help it a lot more.
I don't disagree, but
I'm not a
anyway,
baseball guy.
that is kind of loud. That was my bad.
that was
guess.
time.
I like it.
Yeah, what hill will you die on, you guys? Let us know.
Please. So we
Tequila,
could've made
tequila's
that
the best spirit ever. You can find me on that. I'll die on that hill for sure.
Okay.
I'm so agreeable. Here's the thing: some people love tequila, and it's not my thing. I don't really love it.
I don't like to pick the people like making an excuse to be like, I just get aggressive. I'm like, no, you just have mental problems.
Well,
Yeah.
And so actually, the only
You're just
like,
an asshole. It's
the only upper.
scientific spirit that does affect you differently, like as far as distilled spirits goes, is tequila.
That's because we're fucking spicy motherfuckers.
So that
There's no tequila in this, but that's exactly.
maybe.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're just
A
spicy
little
in
bit
general.
aggressive.
I see.
All right.
Moving on to the next
Moving on.
subject.
Perfect.
I got to drink some Mallort.
Wrong.
Round 2.
We are going to consume. If you guys are longtime followers of the podcast, you've seen these gentlemen, and
all
you,
getting
you
cut.
haven't seen me consume this product on camera, but you've seen these guys consume it. If you followed the 100th episode that they produced live, doing
Oh, yeah,
shots
Jory
of
was on that one.
Oh
Mallort.
yeah, he called in.
I did call in, but now we're going to do barrel aged Mallort.
Bam.
Arguably,
Bam.
much better.
I'll find out.
It actually is. It actually
We're
is
fucking around to find out.
It actually is a little bit better. The barrel helps smooth out the vomit flavor. in there.
I call that dirty rubber.
Our buddy Nathan calls it a burnt tire.
I say like when it sits on the front of your palate, it's burnt tire, and then when it finishes, it's stomach bile.
Yeah.
So never drink
My
Mallort
professional
is the lesson here.
Dude, I know a guy
Honestly, do
from
it.
Chicago,
It's so fun,
and he
man.
like swears by this. But like,
I
I,
will
don't know
say-
if it's like the same thing where like people from Colorado send outsiders to Casa Bonita as a joke.
Yes. So like it's an industry thing. From my understanding, I've never worked in Chicago or the industry, but the whole deal with Mallort is that
it is an acquired
somebody
taste,
tricked
though.
you into having it, so now you trick other people.
That's
into
actually
having it.
exactly what I've done every
Yes.
single time.
and
so.
that's.
Are we sipping or we're just shooting?
We're shooting that. We're
All right.
we're sipping Mallort.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude, it's barrel aged. I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna sip this. No, this
All
is
right, well.
it's still bad. I forgot I had the headphones.
Cheers, you guys. All right, what's subject number 2? I guess I can pick it up.
A little bit better. See,
That is arguably better, but
nice
I
up
think that's
front.
worse.
Finish is bad, but
Yeah.
it's better up front.
so instead of like
Oh, this is a good one.
licking the bottom of like New Balances, I feel like I'm licking the bottom of like
Hocus.
Jordans.
Yeah, that's more respectful.
All right, subject number 2. What's in your pockets?
Oh, like right now?
That's exactly
yeah.
what it says. All right, so right now, oh god, Jory looks nervous.
you want me to go
start
first?
the timer?
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah. I have my keys.
Oh, wait, let's get like Jory go first. I think
Well,
he has
the,
the most.
the reason I'm nervous is because when I sit down for a long period of time, I take everything out of my pocket.
Well, I guess the concept
So-
isn't what's in your pockets currently. Like, what do you
On
leave
average.
the house with?
What do I leave? Well, phone, wallet, keys, obviously.
Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes whatever was in my pockets from the day before. So the other day I left my house with D&D dice that we
Solid.
purchased at.
Solid.
I just forgot them in my pants, and
Shout
I
out
put
to
my
the
pants
nerd store.
on. And
Yeah.
Nerd store. Shout
Oh
out.
yeah, I forgot I gave Blake my Jello dice. So I got like lime green dice, and I just like, here, I don't want these.
Yeah.
I just bought it for the metal
I
one.
gave you dice too. Remember?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did. I think I gave those to someone too.
So
'Cause I already had
sometimes that happens. Sometimes there's
Terrible
an
subject, Chris. What the fuck?
accumulation of change, and I'll have like $4 in change, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of pennies in my pocket.
That's fair.
And that's annoying, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I just got a
Garbage.
new Ridge wallet.
Sometimes there's garbage in my pockets.
Bust this
and-
out.
No, so Chris-
I saw G get one of these that someone gifted him. Like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna get one because
Yeah,
I
Ridge.
I've just always carried my cards in my pocket because I hate wallets.
I like the Ridge wallets,
Ridge
but
Wallets,
I don't like that
sponsor
they're
us,
metal.
please.
They have like
Sponsor us.
different ones too, but
Mine's titanium.
that's also so it doesn't bend.
The Ridge wallets.
Oh yeah, so mine's better because mine's titanium.
Shout out to Ridge Wallets. You can sponsor us at any time.
yeah, I don't know
We'll
what metal
mention
line
you
is, I don't
15 times.
Yeah.
In each episode.
Yeah, Ridge Wallet. We both own one. So if you
bill.
guys could just
Nice.
either sponsors or just send us some new wallets, we'll be happy to.
I mean, mine's brand new, so I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I could switch it out, styling,
take
man.
another one, man.
That's fair.
Okay, so yeah,
Thanks, Ridge Wallets.
So if you guys haven't noticed, if you guys don't know me well enough, I love wearing shorts, like especially
Like basketball
specifically
shorts.
basketball shorts.
Yeah.
So-
If I have a show, I will definitely wear, pants just because it's a little more formal.
Sometimes.
More times than not, I will. But yeah, because of that, I only have phone, wallet, keys, and
Yeah.
I will freak out if I don't have all 3 of those in my pocket.
Dude, yeah, like
Every time I get up, got it.
Like the worst thing is like when I'm not driving somewhere, like if I'm going to like a Nuggets game, I will leave my keys at home and I'll freak out every single time. Be like, where the
Yeah,
fuck? Oh yeah, I don't need
yeah.
them.
So I guess this is kind of like a add-on to this question. So you guys have designated pockets for everything every time. I'm assuming. 'Cause-
Nope.
Oh, that's kind
Really?
of fun.
Mine's kind of everywhere.
I want to
don't
hear
care.
Chris's, and then I'll tell you mine. Or-
Okay,
yeah,
so
let me
like
hear your
you can
designated
literally
pockets
like
first.
not the pair of jeans I'm wearing now, but I have a pair of jeans that are fucking ripped to shit.
Yeah.
And it's literally exactly where my phone is in my pocket.
Yep.
So I like grab the bottom of my pocket and push my phone out.
Yep.
So it's all worn out from where my jeans are.
yeah.
And so that's on the right side.
Well, you
the
wear
left
those
side.
tight, sexy jeans, Chris.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's true.
If you haven't seen
but
Chris,
on
Chris and his band perform, he always wears those tight, sexy jeans. Defeats the purpose.
good old tight, sexy jeans.
yeah, then all my money's on my left side, and then I have my keys and pen tucked onto the top of my pocket.
Yeah,
all
see,
the time.
this guy always has a fucking pen with him.
See,
every single time.
Dude,
That
I
is
got
nice,
it from
dude.
the pandemic though.
When I'm at work, dude, I'll always have a pen in my
Plandemic, sir?
pocket.
Oh yeah, right. And then
2023.
and
say
then
it
in
right.
my back
Let's be
pocket, I
less
always have
polarizing.
my pocket knife.
See, you have a lot of shit in your pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your pockets are full.
Are you the kind of guy that will forget your fucking pocket knife and go to like a gaming event and you'd be like, oh, I have to go run to the car because I forgot my fucking
I've done that a lot.
You know who also does that is fucking Tommy. It's so annoying.
yeah. But I mean, like, so if you work in
Who
like,
did I go with?
I mean, if you work at a real job, G, and not some soft job like banks, then you need a knife. Like,
or as a musician, I guess that's
Yeah.
fair. I've worked at a bank in like 12 years, bro. You can't bring that up. It's like
but I would just say, like you need a knife a lot. Like,
At a
I
daycare,
guarantee you need a knife at the
at a
distillery.
Work at a
daycare
bank.
facility.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
a
Fucking
Yeah,
hold those
don't
toddlers
bring a
back,
knife
bro.
To a daycare facility,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, I always forget my pocket knife because it's never been like a normal carry for me. So I always forget the pocket knife, but I use a knife
I understand
just about every day at work.
Yeah.
So I
I
have to
understand.
go find one. I'm like looking around in the
Right.
distillery.
I understand why like you would have one.
Yeah.
I grew up with parents that were, specifically my mom, I think when I didn't give a shit, who were very like anti-weapon anything.
Yeah.
parents
So
were
like
too.
I couldn't play any gun video games. It had to be all sports or like rated E kind of shit. And like no toy guns.
Interesting.
So no knives, things like that. So I'm cool with it.
My grandpa like would always gift me knives for like the holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my mom, shout out to my mom. She's probably gonna listen to
What's
this.
good, Mom?
Thanks, Tammy.
Tammy's a shit, dude. She loves everything. She likes everything on
She
social
likes
media.
everything.
I love it.
Yeah. Big supporter. Love that gal.
She lives here. No, she just
North
visits a
Dakota.
lot.
Yeah, North Dakota. Yep. Yeah, they try to come out like once a year usually.
That's
But,
cool.
No, she would take them and hide them usually when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So like I grew up no knives, especially. I was allowed a BB gun.
Were you a
when I was
hunter?
teenager. I've never been hunting. I was a fisher, but
Dude, we should go hunting.
I've
And then
never been hunting.
we should go kill like a deer, and all like of us would be like so sad that we did it.
Well, okay, so like,
I think you're right.
Kind of funny that you mentioned that because like just like a random thought that I had the other day. I would love to go hunting, like and just like but instead of like capture like shooting something, I would just
Capping?
no, I was gonna no.
Chris would just like jump on top of it.
Well, no,
and
I was
choke
gonna
it
say
out.
instead of shooting something to
Hot.
like get it, I would just like capture it on like pictures. Not necessarily be like a wildlife
I see what you mean.
photographer.
You want to be a
yeah,
wildlife
yeah.
photographer?
You
Well,
wanna- you
ish,
wanna,
but not
go out
really.
there and like sit in like
Dude,
the
But no, like I'll just follow people hunting and
Yo.
and do the exact same shit. Wear the camo or whatever. Camp out.
Are we at the age of bird hunting? Should we start being bird hunters? Or
That's what I'm saying. Like I have no
No.
interest in hunting, but I have
No.
interest in the adventure.
You guys are old. No,
bird watchers.
I'm out.
Oh yeah, you're not even 30 yet, are you?
No,
Fuck you.
Just turned 28 this month actually. Shout out to my birthday. Well,
Shout out to my birthday.
shout out to my birthday, March 5th. Well, when we're shooting this month, maybe when it comes out, it'll be April.
Yeah, this is like second.
We should
week in
totally
April.
go.
I was
bird watching
premature. I was
together.
supposed to be born in April, but it's fine. Don't
Hey,
worry
so
about
is
it.
my daughter.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be born like around April 20th, and she was born in March instead.
I was
January.
born a month early, something like that.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here, man.
But my pockets.
Yeah.
So I've
yeah,
got
back to the
for the
subject.
3. I just have the 3 spots.
We're really good at getting off subject.
And it's same thing where I used to get the big phone rips in
Yep,
my pockets, and
yep.
I hated that being in the front for like aesthetic. Like for some reason, it really bugged me. So my phone is in my back right pocket, my wallet's in my back left pocket, and my keys are in usually my front left pocket.
okay, so
Yeah.
that's the thing is,
I hate back pocket stuff.
But
Okay,
then
yeah,
I have
so-
to pull my
so-
phone out every time I sit down. My wallet's thin, so it's fine.
I didn't.
But
I didn't realize a lot of people actually do like back pocket shit more than do front pocket. I never like everyone's like, yo, like don't put your wallet in your back pocket. I'm like, who the fuck does that? And apparently, a lot of people do.
Yeah, apparently. See, and that's the thing is like
I've never done that.
I've always had like a regular wallet, and like it was always fat, and it was always in my front pocket. But because it was so big, I was just like, all right, it doesn't fit. So I'd have to put it in my front pocket when I sit down. When I walk, I put it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And I just said fuck it, and I just literally started carrying my cards, like my debit card and my ID by itself. And that's it in my front pocket until I literally got this wallet
and when
like
you have a normal
loses it all
wallet,
the
2 days
time.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
normal
God.
like 2-fold or tri-fold wallet, you put so much shit in it.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying. And then like, it gets like this thick. And then I
start
switched
pulling
to
out business cards.
a front pocket carry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like what the ridge is called. Like,
like a
a
concealed
thin
carry.
front pocket carry. Those like thinner wallets. And now I just keep it in my back pocket. I'm supposed to keep it in my front. And like if I'm in like a really busy setting, I'll put it in my front pocket. Just like
it's
if
never
there's
been a thing for me.
pickpocketers and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, pickpocketing. I was like, I've never had to worry about that. It's always been in my front.
Yeah,
I
same.
don't think I have to worry about it, but also
I'm like, if
whenever
someone's looking at my
in
pocket,
a
someone's
busy-
looking at my crotch, and that's not impressive. So yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit.
If
I've seen your
someone's
bulge.
digging in my pockets, they're grabbing my.
That's why I
bag.
wear shorts.
Well,
For
with
Chris
that
to see the
note,
bulge or what?
Yeah, just so I can show more bulge.
yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that's why boxer briefs to make as compact as possible to show the bulge as much as you can. And everyone's like, that's disappointing. I'm like, that's fair. It's not supposed to be for you, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not for you.
Shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Heather.
So let us know what you guys put in your pockets. Moving on to the third round.
Best yoga
Wow.
gal in town. Best yoga instructor in town.
Yeah.
Round 3.
All right, Chris, what's the third subject?
The third subject is Jory's subject. He just put in the hat. It is Pokemon.
Got it.
Pokemon.
Snatch 'em all.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I don't know much about Pokemon, so this is going to be a really
We
interesting
just
one.
talked about stuff in our pockets.
You got.
Oh.
Yes, that wasn't my
Also,
microphone.
I just
the
want to
whole
point out it
time.
says 6+. That's all, and we're all old men.
Andy, you can't play with these. I'm sorry.
Plus, man. I mean,
All right, we're
it's
ripping
fine,
this?
dude. Yeah, we're gonna rip Pokemon packs for you
one at-
guys
one at a time?
on cam. Yes, one at a time. It's
right.
gotta be one at a
So
time.
you go last.
I'll go last. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
G, you go first. You've never ripped packs before, so
I never ripped a pack.
yeah.
Man,
I feel like we're doing chew.
while G is opening
Shout out
his
to
pack.
Andy.
Shout out to Andy.
Shout out to Andy.
Good boy.
So, Jory, this is kind of a new thing for you.
fuck- you open this?
Yeah. So the best way here.
Yeah.
Do this and then peel it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what'd you just do?
Flip it to the other side.
Yeah, and then
upside down, and then
And then you gotta go like this.
yeah, and then
it'll. You're doing so much.
Dude, what the fuck?
I have a knife. Do you need that?
No, I want to open it. Hold on.
For you. Do that and then peel that piece.
Okay,
Right there.
that's what.
Yeah, it's kind of new.
do it on the other side.
I was into
There you go.
Pokemon and like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Garbage Pail Kids as a kid, and I collected so many cards. But I would like Yu-Gi-Oh. I got into a lot, and I would play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games. I'd play like Yu-Gi-Oh
I
the card
down.
game.
Digimon was way better than Pokemon.
And I
Yeah.
did collect Digimon too because I loved the show Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it was
like
a lot
the show was sick.
way
Oh
better.
man, Digimon. All
right, how are we doing
digital
this?
monsters. So now you just hold it in your hand and then you just
Just gonna do this.
just show the camera, let them see.
A nice Grimer.
Got a good old Grimer.
Grimer.
See, I'm a few generations behind.
So this is the newest one. So this is Gen 9.
yeah, so
These
I
just came out.
stopped at like
There is a lot of
a Bruxish.
wild,
British.
wild
As
Pokemon
Bratish.
coming out right now.
Yeah, it's a cactus.
and a lot of like stage 2 Pokemon are coming out for a lot of Pokemons that didn't have them before.
Sand
Yeah, because
Isle?
I saw
there's
there's like that's
new-
like
a new evolution
sand version
for
of the crocodile.
Mankey.
yeah
Arvin
yeah.
is a trainer.
Yeah, because there's like those Pokemon who
is
only
that
had 2-stage evolutions that are now getting a third.
We have. Oh, yeah, I think we do. No, that's not. This is the ultimate one.
Yeah, that's a evolution probably.
Yeah, but this is
So the last
stage 1. Okay,
there's like
it's a trainer.
the last
Judge.
2 are nothing, but the 3 before that. So you'll get a little reverse hollow right now.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
hollow.
Oh, Judge was reverse hollow. What do we got here?
You got a Corradian.
Oh, shut up.
On mine.
Are
Sorry.
you kidding me?
Kid you not? That's
That
mine, sorry.
in this pack, this is one of the pull cards. This is I
Okay.
can't even believe that you just pulled that card.
Arboliva and a basic energy.
Are you mad now?
Well, this
No,
is
he's
yours.
not keeping those. These are mine,
these are
dude.
yours. I'm not gonna.
I should have prefaced by saying
am I gonna do
these
with
are
this?
mine, dude. So this card that G just pulled is it's so there.
Sorry
is
for all the old people that are listening to this.
this
I don't
this
get it either, so it's
Corridon.
fine.
So I have the golden Corridon already. This is before that, and I think this alternate art is going to be worth a lot. This is going to be one of the chase cards in this set. So this
Chase
is
cards. What the fuck is a chase card?
there's,
Cards everybody wants.
Cards everybody wants, and that are the most valuable. So this card could possibly, I don't know what it's worth right now, but there's a chance it could be worth upward of like $100.
I'll take that back if you want. No, I didn't hold it. So
These are just. You
I'll
guys
trade
just
you
get
that
to-
for the
get to
Halucha if you want.
Receive the excitement of
So
opening.
so
These
a
are my
hill
cards.
a hill that I know a lot of people would die on. Like in the card community, they think the grading system is a complete scam.
yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Where it's like I've never sent cards in to get graded, but I've wanted to, and like I have a few. Like this card, it's a little bit off centered, so it might not get the best grade.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to. Don't worry about it, G.
Yeah, it's
Don't
like
worry
a
about
whole
it.
thing.
You know what? I should go take that poop that I really can go think about everything. I'm so
But-
lost.
But yeah, as we're popping packs.
I'm gonna send this to Edgar right now. Shout out to Edgar. Used to work at the Rio. Now he's social media manager at 477 Distilling. He got me into Pokemon cards again
Nice.
for my childhood.
So yeah. So when did you restart collecting your Pokemon cards? As you're bringing
Honestly, like the end of February. Like it's.
Oh, it's like recent.
mid-February, Like,
Yeah.
No, probably the beginning of February. End of January, beginning of
Okay.
February. It's only been a couple months, but it's been. I'm a big I like treasure hunting like that. Like that's what it feels like to me. Where it's like you buy something and you have no idea, and it's
Yeah, because I think I was talking to Edgar yesterday, and we were he was kind of explaining like, oh yeah, I don't really play the game, and I had to explain the game to G because like I haven't played in forever.
Still
But
haven't.
Well, and Edgar used to play pretty
Yeah.
like aggressively.
all right, let's see what I got. I got a Mischief. I don't even know if they can see any of these.
Maybe.
Poniard. I don't know. Poniard.
Yeah, Poniard.
Okay. A Wiglet.
I just say 'em how I
A
can.
Wiglet is like a water diglet, apparently.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Very, very albino
Yep.
Diglett.
Toad School, which looks like a tentacruel, but in swamps or something. Masagoza. Defiance Band. Tatsugiri. These are just sounding more. I think they
Sound like
stopped
countries.
translating.
So, yeah, a lot of these
countries.
are like.
I know Hondor. Nice reverse
Yep,
hollow.
yep,
I know that one.
So these packs come with 2 reverse hollows and 1 hollow
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Riolu.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's
And
a good
then,
one.
oh,
What do we got? A hollow?
Toxic Croak.
Toxicroak.
Yeah.
Oh, EX.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
you guys are getting the pulls today. You guys are good luck.
Apparently. And then your basic energy
Yep.
cards. All right, cool. Well,
Heck yeah, dude.
you might
guys
have
are-
to have
you guys
us
are
open all his
you guys
packs.
are getting some hits. I don't think I have Toxicroak yet. It's kind of funny because it seems like right away these
God.
packs are offering like just a lot of like good pulls, and then
Yeah.
that's how they kind of sucker you in a little bit.
Yeah, because my drummer in Defeats the Porpoise is like a huge Pokemon head.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, he has like Pokemon Club like every other Thursday or some shit
He
like
like
that.
plays though.
I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to ask him because he's like super into it,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be like,
3 hours later.
I don't want to be.
Like, I mean, look at this fun art though. Like I'm in it. So like it's basically like art collecting to me in a
Yeah.
certain way. Like this feels like art. Like the addition of other Pokemon in here and like the backdrop. Like it's more of like an art thing that I
For people
very much
who
enjoy.
are lost, don't worry. I am so lost right now as well.
Yeah.
So
Waterell. Zangoose. He's one of my favorites, actually. I just picked him up in a Pokemon game. Just caught him in one of my Pokemon games for my Game Boy.
Nice. So, what is your favorite Pokemon like of all time? Like I said, I'm a couple gens behind.
Yeah.
I stopped on I think Gen 3, and I don't
You
remember
loved
Gen
Ditto.
3.
So I have this big Ditto kick right now where I'm collecting a bunch of Dittos because I think what a hilarious. Some of the cards are hilarious.
Yeah, because if just to kind of poke explain it to you, every time Ditto transforms,
What do you think?
Yeah, anytime Ditto transforms into another Pokemon, he keeps his Ditto face.
Yes. So
Yeah,
like
and it's
I,
hilarious.
but
I
he,
just
doesn't
picked
have his
up-
powers, does he?
He
Sometimes.
doesn't pick up their. He's not supposed to pick up the powers, but in some of the cards he does. So I think
Yeah.
when you play the cards, you can.
Yeah.
So in the video game, if you transform into whatever Pokemon you're battling, you get whatever they have on their set. So like if you have a Ditto and you transform into like a Pikachu,
Yeah.
then whoever transformed into that literally gets copy and pasted to your Ditto. I'm pretty sure
That's kinda-
And I haven't played like I said the games in a while.
Well, in like so the Dittos.
Well,
Like,
I guess that's a lie. I did play Red last year because I found my Game Boy Color.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think I'm playing Red right now
Sick.
for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, so you're playing Fire Red? Or
Fire Red.
Yeah.
Fire Red? Ruby Red? I don't know. It's like the little thing. I can't remember because there's no sticker on it because I think
Oh.
it's like a copy. But
That's fair.
This is the worst.
Yeah, because like they remade
Another
like
Zangoose.
they remade Pokemon like the blue and yellow or blue and red and like to update it, new graphics and all that kind of stuff. So
Remastered.
more or less, yeah.
Dondozo.
Nice.
You actually know all these Pokemon, or are you just kind of just saying
No,
them?
so that's what's interesting about these like this new generation. I don't know so many of these Pokemon. Like they
So wait, you got the shit pack out of all three of us,
of course.
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
well, with that being said, that was time a couple minutes ago.
I should have pooped, man. That was
yes. So I have
toughie.
a Pikachu where he has Ditto's face. So if you don't know Ditto, it's
Yeah, it looks pretty funny.
it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So I've been on
my
that
favorite original Pokemon card was the original Pikachu because he's all fat.
Yeah.
He's like fat and squat. It's not
Well,
like
he doesn't have a head. It's
Yeah, he-
shoulders straight into head.
yeah, and
No
like
neck, sorry.
the anime is like Pikachu's like looks like a fit little mouse,
Yeah.
but like in the actual Pokemon card, he's like this fat squat little
yeah,
figure. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know about Pokemon, I guess.
Growlithe. That's my favorite Pokemon.
Growlithe.
Yeah.
That's the
always wanted
goes
to-
into Arcanine, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Arcanine.
yeah.
Yep. I always wanted a dog growing up, so
I always
whenever
get
would that
Growlithe
card-
and Vulpix confused in my head. Yeah.
That's fair. But
Mine's Snorlax. I want to live that life.
Honestly, yeah, dude. Snorlax is funny too. I always wanted to capture a Snorlax in the game.
They're absolutely worthless.
Oh, but they're so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Dude, so when I replayed My Fire Red, I was like, I'm going to beat the Elite Four with Pokemon I've never played with my entire life. So I beat it with like Nidoking, Nidoqueen, fucking, I don't even remember, but like it was like a Raticate and just like the most worthless
Like
Pokemon.
all the ones you get right away?
Yeah, all the ones you get right away. Like I beat it with
You leveled them up.
yeah, with the oddish one that I forgot, the Vileplume that it evolves into.
Yeah.
Like all the ones you catch in like the first couple. Oh, yeah, all right. But
Moving on.
ones you catch
Moving
in the
on.
first couple.
Moving
I
on.
beat it with
Moving
that.
on.
Hey, we'll
fucking
continue this in the
moving
after
on.
show. We'll continue this in the after show.
Jesus Christ. Moving on. No, we're not. We're done talking about
We'll continue
Pokemon.
Pokemon in the after show so G can take a shit.
Yeah, a Beedrill.
You guys are just going to do the DVD.
I do love
DVD
Beedrill.
extras. G's taking a shit.
Moving on.
Round 4.
All right. Fourth subject, ladies and gentlemen, on this wonderful podcast. Jory, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks for
Jory.
having
I'm
me,
glad we can actually see you this time. That's great.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I fucking hate you guys. Fourth subject is teenage jobs. Teenage jobs.
Okay, so like jobs we had as a teenager.
Not just now. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Just whatever job.
Oh,
you
this is
ever
like
had in
your
life.
concept. That's why I was asking. I
yeah,
don't
teenage jobs. Like what you had
Jobs you
when
had
you
as
were
a
young.
teenager. Yeah.
That was a good one.
know. That was disgusting.
It was. There was a lot of different Malorts and vodka and whiskey and
We'll do this last Mallort
So I don't know. It's kind of like
before the next
it's kind of fucked up, but my teenage job was kind of the same job I still do because I started in restaurants when I
Porn?
was 16.
oh wow. This is when it was. This is when it was acceptable back in the 90s.
Yeah. But yeah, so I started in
We're
restaurants when I
talking
was
18,
16.
19, guys. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I started.
Kids could work and be trafficked. It was fine back in the 19th century.
Are you letting me fucking talk now?
Yeah.
But I started in restaurants back when I was 16. So, and I
So
still
you were 16 when you had your first job.
technically second, but I don't count like
was your
working for
first?
my dad. But I don't count working for my dad as
Why
my
not?
first
That counts.
job.
Would you get
Why
paid?
doesn't that count? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, that's fair. That's still.
Yeah, because it was a
The house
family
to live in.
business, and it wasn't that I was wanting to do it. I was more forced to
He's
do
like
it.
legally you couldn't hire me.
What was the business?
So he owns a landscaping company.
Oh, that
So
counts,
like in the summer,
Landscaping's that's some hard ass work, man.
It's not
It's
that hard.
fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun though. Like,
But, like-
it's like
Oh yeah,
But that's
is
what I'm
it?
saying,
Is
like-
is it Jory
I've done landscaping, and
for work?
yeah, I didn't like the guys I worked for, but
Racist.
I actually
because
they were
Mexicans.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
no, they were a family of white men. I don't think they're going to see
That
this
was so
podcast, so
proper.
it's totally fine.
It was a family of white men.
One of the guys was just an absolute asshole, and I was like, "What the fuck's your problem, man? Like,
Yeah.
what's your deal? Like, we're like this is kind of like it's hard work, but it's kind of fun, and I don't know, I break my ass doing it. Like, I don't know, I always work hard. Like, it was fun to do, and the finished product is always really cool. We did a lot of like paver like porches. So like we did a ton of like stone porch work and like a bunch of stuff like that. Not just like mowing and like all that. We did more.
Yeah, I didn't do any mowing or like
Yeah, the
any of that.
glamorous
Yeah, I
part
did.
of,
I did like
rock beds,
rock beds,
and,
mulch.
Yep.
So his specialty was like
plant trees.
like
Was or
fencing
is?
too. But he doesn't really do it too much because he's old now. But is like cement curbing instead of like
yep.
trim.
Yep.
So we did like decorative cement trim
Oh,
around
yeah.
stuff, and then we did the like beautification work too. So yeah.
And that's fun, dude, because like you see that finished product and you're like, damn, that's
Dude, yeah,
really
my
nice,
favorite
dude.
thing was
Pretty
going
cool,
from
dude.
like a new construction where it's literally just dirt.
Oh, just ass.
And
like, the yard
then
looks like shit.
yeah, and then like after you're done, you're just like, holy fuck, there's like a yard here now. It
You're
feels
like,
good. It feels good.
I'm an artist.
But like the reason I don't really count that is because like did baseball every summer. So when he like went to work like anywhere that was like longer than 2 or 3 hours away,
He would take you.
I couldn't go because I would have to be back in Greeley by like 3 o'clock to go to my baseball game or
gotcha.
practice. So because practice was like twice a week and I had a game like 3 to 4 times a week, it was like very, very rare that like I could actually work 40 hours straight.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's
fair,
still
though.
part time.
Part-time job.
I mean, for
Yeah.
teenagers, so pretty. That's still work.
Yeah, I guess. And I did it more so in middle school than I did in high school. because I just had more time in middle school. Because once I was in high school, I was actively playing baseball like 5 days a week.
Having so much sex.
That's fair. Oh yeah.
I was fucking so hard. I mean, I did have my daughter when I was 16.
It's true. It's true.
But no, I mostly count when I started working at restaurants as my first job. Because that was like structured and official.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I first job was working with my mom in childcare. So she did in-home childcare. And every summer
You were a sitter?
How young were you when you were doing that?
What?
How young were you when you were doing that?
It honestly probably started at 12 or so when I started getting paid. Like,
were you like taking care of like kids that were like as old as you or like older?
No, it was all like younger kids,
like toddlers and shit.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
toddlers. And like there's so much like potty training involved. Like there's a lot of like parental things I learned.
He's so ready to be a dad.
How to do? No.
I mean, knowledge-wise.
Yeah, knowledge-wise, yeah,
knowledge-wise.
I can take care of a child, but
Without them dying.
yeah, they'll be.
It's actually,
They'll be okay.
babies are like pretty hard to kill if you're not trying
they
to
bounce
do
off
it.
the ground
That's fair.
pretty good. No,
I mean, there's a lady that shares my last name that succeeded and got away with it, but don't worry about
Her
it.
name's Chris.
Yeah, I said last name.
Oh,
dumbass.
last name. Gotcha. I thought your last name was Chris. Sorry,
Chris Kardashian. You know what I mean?
Chris Kardashian.
Pretty good.
Yeah, what about you, G?
Spelled different, but
I know you're Mexican, so you probably started working pretty early.
Yeah. When I was young. No, I started with the city of Greeley doing the STEP program is what they would call it.
Okay.
And so the first job
Like
was
stepdad? Or like, what are you doing, step bro?
yeah, but it was with a bunch of kids. But I was a kid too, so it was fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, I guess if you're both underage, I guess it's cool. I don't know.
I mean, it's still frowned upon, but it's not illegal, right?
I'm not sure. We have to Google that.
You know what?
Why are we talking about this?
So-
Let's move away from this joke.
we're done with that.
So my
one.
first
Sorry,
job
Jory.
was 13 or 14. I was working with the city of Greeley called the STEP program, so they would hire out kids like who need to work or just wanted to work or whatever. And my first job was working for Fun in the Sun, which is a summer program, and we would just kind of like just look after kids and shit, which is super weird because like these kids were like 12 and I was like 14, so it's like why
Dude,
am I?
yeah, so I remember like going to the summer
I have
program.
authority against
we had those
2-year-olds.
like
What the
programs
fuck?
too, right across like.
Dude,
the
I
street.
remember doing like a summer program. It was called like ABC or something, and it was just like daycare for older kids.
Yep.
We do activities and
Like
blah
you go
blah
to
blah.
the pool, like you do stuff like that, or like
but like
you can run around the park with a little bit more freedom than
Yeah.
just like the playground. You know,
It was like the counselors though were like 20 years old, so
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
give a fuck.
My first manager job, I was 18. I was taking care of people that were in college, and I was just out of high school.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was weird because they hated like me telling them what to do.
That's
and
fair.
I'm like, bitch, like no, just fucking do it. Like,
I'm the boss, babe.
yeah, pretty much. Like I'm getting paid $2 more than you, okay? So I get to say what's
See,
things
and
that I do.
that's kind of weird because like I've known people that get mad at that, but I have never had that experience for myself personally.
I would, yeah, I'd be annoyed. I'd get it.
But like what I'm
think I
saying,
would,
like
dude.
right now I have a manager that's probably 27,
Yeah.
and I have no issue. Like, yeah, man, tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck.
Well, and
Yeah, it's like
also
your
though,
job to do it, so it's like, oh,
yeah,
whatever.
well, and like they want to be there, being the manager, where
Well, I think it's also
you
yeah.
probably could be, but you don't want to be.
but it's also
So,
different when you're younger, though.
I guess,
Sure.
but like
Well, that's a
even
good
even
point.
when I
When
was
you're
Like this guy just got out of high
18
school and I'm in
versus
college,
20.
and this guy's like doing this for me. Like this is just a
Yeah.
different like type of like mindset you need to go with that.
That's
I
fair.
guess,
When
yeah.
they're younger like that, that makes sense. Like as an adult, it's like I don't give a shit, man. Like,
So yeah, I had some really weird jobs growing up. Like when I was so it was that, and then I did. I actually I worked at the Funplex when it first opened. So it was like I would be out by the golf, the mini golf that doesn't exist anymore.
they brought it back.
Oh, they brought it back.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I would be in that shed for like 8 hours and no one would show up. It was great. And this was before like phones and shit. So you're just kind of like, oh, I'll just bring my iPod and listen to music for 8 fucking hours.
I'm pretty sure they brought it back.
just hang.
But anyway,
Just look at people's faces. Also worked at the grocery store.
I also did I used to be I was never a lifeguard, but I used to work the slides at the Funplex where I would just like wait until like the water got to a specific level and be like, all right, you're good to go. All right, they left. All right, you're good to go. I did that
Yeah.
for like 4 hours a day. It was stupid.
dude, I always wanted to work at like a water park
No,
for some
no,
reason.
you never do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I always wanted to when I was younger. I'm like, dude, working at a water
Seemed
park would be so cool.
It always seemed cool, and
But-
like everyone's such like a cocky asshole who works there. They're like, they get their shades on. They're like, okay, you can go.
Well, I just don't have the shoulders to wear tank tops. That's why
Wait.
I bailed.
Wait. Okay, go.
Go ahead.
I would get so annoyed if people wouldn't listen to me. But I'm like, dude, like I'm just for your safety. Like fucking listen to me.
Yeah. You're gonna smash into another human being and get injured.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Dude, I remember I was doing like the alpine sleds once, and I don't know if this was really my fault, the person
It's your fault.
who sent it, like sent me down the sled's fault, or the girl in front of me's fault. But regardless,
Combination of all
Probably
three.
the person in front of you.
but regardless, I fucking like caught up to this chick, and I was trying to like slow down, just like straight into the back. Boop.
yeah.
Did she Gwyneth Paltrow you?
Bitch, get out the
She
way.
did. I guess Gwyneth Paltrow is like the innocent one. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird. That's what, have you heard about this shit?
I haven't. I just kind of heard about
The
it.
verdict
today.
might be out by the time this is out. But
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been following too hard. Apparently, all
she
the
was
lawyers.
she was like,
was it?
that bitch was in my way.
who was it? Michael Che's like, this is the whitest crime I've ever heard.
Yeah. But anyway, that was time. So tell
That
us
is the whitest thing
tell
ever.
us about your teenage jobs.
We're gonna sue. I'm
The
gonna
grocery
sue
store
you
was
because
fun, I will say.
I ran into you in a ski resort. That's pretty white. You never
Honestly,
hear, you never hear a
though,
brown
I
person
mean,
say that.
But sue a famous person though. Why wouldn't you try?
Yeah,
You might as well try to sue.
Do you see she's countersuing for $1? That's her
I thought it was
countersuing.
$1 million.
No, she is countersuing for $1.
That's a G move, dude. That's hard.
That is hard.
Gwyneth Paltrow, you hard ass bitch.
Not UG, but like
I hope your vagina's doing fine.
I mean,
hard.
it smells like candle apparently.
That's such a weird dude. Gwyneth Paltrow's weird
yeah.
as fuck.
I
dude.
forgot
Moving
about-
on. Moving on. We're talking about
Moving
Gwyneth
on.
Paltrow.
Final round.
And I'd take those back possibly and see kind of what we can do with that. But that's the rye, so who knows?
Yeah.
That'd be good. But their winter warmer.
Slow
will be in
rye.
there.
Take it easy.
Slow
Anyway, let's do
rye.
this.
Hey, cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Jory, what's the final subject? We're talking about it for 10 minutes, by the way. Just
Final
so you know.
subject. That's perfect.
Well,
Weird.
let's take the shot first. Then we can
Oh yeah, this is the Colorado Mallort.
Colorado Mallort. folks.
Basque no Lort.
I'm
What
not
was
Basque
the
Lort.
No
this at all.
Mort.
Oh, No
I think
Mort.
is the name of it.
So
Straight out of Lakewood.
I like how
folks.
we're just trying to like not drink this right now.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's worse
All right,
than Mallort.
huck it, chuck it. Cheers.
I'm not even getting legs.
don't
Why
say
are there
that.
no legs?
because it's bad.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Told you.
Oh Jesus.
Here, just drink this right out of the bottle.
Hold on. I got some red.
Okay.
That didn't help at all.
It's
We're
like
good.
I said, this is worse.
I'm gonna let it linger. It's fine.
I'm gonna put the.
Oh, this made this energy drink taste not red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
That one-
actually helped a lot. Yeah. That actually helped a lot. No,
that tasted so weird.
I guess our taste buds are just different.
Citric acid is the key to kind of neutralizing that.
All
I
right.
bet there's plenty of citric acid.
That was
in this
terrible.
energy
So, Jory, thanks for.
drink. Oh, bud.
Well, that's out of the way.
That's why I brought
What's
that
the final
for you guys.
subject, Jory?
Jeepers creepers.
This makes the
Gross.
water taste like rubber.
Yes.
What is
So maybe if you drink rubber, it cancels out.
or taste more like rubber?
Yeah, probably.
All right, give me a swig of the lemon.
Just rip it.
So,
right out
yeah,
of the
I'm just
bottle.
gonna,
It's gonna be better.
gotta pause.
What's
It'll
the
help. It'll
what's the final subject?
Final subject. We're going to talk about Call of Duty. DMZ.
Oh, we're cutting it right now.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know what Call of
This'll be
Duty
like
is,
the nerdiest episode.
it's like Halo when you were 40. And if you don't know what Halo is, it's like
Hold on. I need to-
D&D, but not really. Call of Duty is just a video game.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking
really
about?
I'm
dude?
trying
going
to
wild,
I'm trying to help
dude.
Kirk. I'm trying to help Kirk and Sally just so they understand what Call of Duty is.
Oh, it's-
yeah.
First person shooter video game.
And they're gone.
It's what got us to the pandemic.
Yeah, it
Chris
is.
and I for sure.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
And
God
they
of
have-
War got me through the pandemic. I played a
The first one,
Yeah.
or the remake first one.
Well, the first
with the
one
kid?
where he's in Nordic mythology
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of Greek. Yeah.
I've gone past. I think Loki was the first one that I got past. Like just the way very very beginning.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Call of Duty, DMZ.
Yeah.
So Jory's a recent addition to our Call of Duty group.
Suck it, Hector.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not Hector's fault.
It's
He's
Hector's
busy.
fault.
He's busy.
He doesn't.
But yeah, so far you guys have gamed way harder than I have on Call of
We've
Duty.
gone so hard on that thing.
dude.
So
Yeah, because I kind of took a pause to play Fallout 76, so that's what I've been playing.
so the evolution of multiplayer games has gone.
you guys could get 76 and play with me. That's what I'm saying.
The multiplayer evolution, I think, has gone a lot different. In the sense of just like now it's more of like survival aspect. I think when it comes to like what people are really into. So
Yeah.
there's like this thing called Battle Royale, which is like last team wins kind of thing. So you can kill off up to like I think 20 teams are in this like thing on this map, right? Or at least originally that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
And I hated those games because we'd always lose right away, so it just wasn't fun for me to actually enjoy them. The cool thing about DMZ is it's like you all like there's like I think 10 teams. I think I want to say I don't know. I actually don't know.
I think there's only at most you can spawn in with 3 teams. I think.
yeah,
I
there's
think it's
not a lot of players on
yeah,
the
so
DMZ maps.
3 teams tops you can spawn in with.
and so like the cool thing about this game is that it actually makes you have a strategy as how you're going to approach it.
Yeah, because you have to actually complete missions to
Contracts, whatever,
win. Yeah.
And you can avoid teams too, which is nice. And then you just fight like AI, like the robots in the game.
There was a game we played 2 days ago where we just like literally saw like two teams like kind of go at it. We're just like, you know what? Let them just kill each other, and we're just gonna like walk around because we're not that good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's computer enemies as well, so you got to watch out for that. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's been pretty
super fun. Yeah.
Because
if you die in the game, you lose everything that you died with.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Yes. So we haven't lost once.
But yeah, so I remember when we first got the game, speaking of G and myself.
So confusing.
Yeah, like we didn't understand what the fuck was going on because we're like, oh, this is a new game mode. It's kind of like
It's so
multiplayer,
different.
but
Yeah.
it's kind of like Warzone, but it's not.
It's so different.
Yeah. So then just a couple of random homies I work with like told me like the in and out of it. And I'm like, all right, that's actually kind of sick. And then I convinced this piece of shit to play with me. And he's like, this is kind of sick. And then we played for like 6 hours the first time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You get lost in it too, and like you can only be in it for like 30 minutes. I mean,
Yes.
like tops, 30 minutes tops.
Oh, what they
usually, like realistically, you're only in it for 15, 20 minutes at a time, because otherwise, like there's a nuclear
It's radiation. pretty much.
Yeah, radiation,
the
something, yeah,
radiation
yeah.
expands or something.
We had one. We played one where we like were like just taking our sweet time. Like, oh, like we'll be fine. We're not that far away from it. And like we were like just collecting shit, or we're just like extra trying to do missions. And we got to a point where we're like 3 minutes left. And as soon as the radiation hits like the exfil, it cancels out the exfil. So there's always one left. And so we're like racing against time. We're like, we found
Yeah, because they're like, oh, we're right next to one. It's not that far
and
away.
We hopped on the one we were closest to, and then the radiation hit, and it was like, nope.
yeah, so we had to like go like to another one to go get it.
Yeah, because there's always one exfil that like is the center of the radiation. So you can still leave, but like that's where like the eye of the storm meets is the one exfil. So you can get on that one because like I remember when we were doing
one
it,
you can get out on.
And the hardest thing about it is that like this mode actually encourages you to work with other teams sometimes. So, like you can actually save a team that's like, hey, like I just died, can you come save me because I want, like, you know, and you just be a good dude and be like, no, I got you.
Sure.
Which I know we tried that once and I actually just stole all his shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
you can save people now.
you can save like other teams that are not like in your group
G tried, and he just stole the guy's shit
on accident.
I won't see. Last time I tried,
he was
it's
like, he was like jumping in the helicopter and I just shot him and he just like died and I was like, okay, I feel really bad because he was like literally done with the whole thing and I just like shot him on
he
there.
like called for help, so you can call for help.
He
too,
called
but
for help,
was, like dead.
and I was gonna help him out, but I just like ended up like accidentally looting all his shit, and they wouldn't let me like actually save him now. And I was like, God damn it!
I don't know if you can save other teams.
No, you can. You can.
Stole the shit.
I swear to God, last time I tried to save other team, like it wouldn't let me. I literally like chokeholded the guy in the game, and then he gave me like information, and his other teammates got pinged on my mini map.
No, because you can actually call for help. You can actually call for help, but I don't know. I haven't been able to do it.
This is what's been tough though too. Is like you can't.
They have to call for help. They have to call for help to do it. Yeah.
But it's because I think the way that we do the chats, so you do chats in the system itself, and then you play the game, or you can do chats in the game. But the system chats are better, so you can't.
Which we never do.
Never ever do.
Well, you can't do proximity chat then. So like, I feel like there's been groups that have tried to talk to us.
Yeah, and we're just
With
like, fuck you
proximity,
guys.
and we can't even hear them.
We should probably start doing it on
But
there.
Yeah.
if we could have got like that guy, that single guy that was in that building, I bet he
yeah.
was probably like, "Hey, if you get the fuck out of here, I won't."
Yeah,
murder you
probably. We
guys."
should probably switch to
We
that.
should probably switch.
Yeah,
so
'cause
we
you can-
hear
you can-
proximity.
Yeah, you can prioritize your party chat
Yes.
to be game chat
Yes.
instead.
Yeah,
which we
just-
probably should
just-
do
yeah, we
just
just
in
started,
general.
yeah.
I think it'd be good for proximity, because then also we could have avoided like when you hopped in that plane on that specific game.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I was
that guy just shot you.
So yeah, I was just kind of
And
like,
I was
oh,
like,
like
oh,
here's like
damn,
here's
dude,
like a leap
like-
of good faith. I was like, he's probably not going to shoot me. And they just start shooting me. I was like,
Start
I
shooting
was like, we could have just all gone on this helicopter, we all could have won. Like it would have been fine.
It would have been fine, dude. And they had a
Sorry for you
a
guys aren't
weapons
following
case.
along.
Yeah,
It's like Pokemon.
we
but
probably
way
lost.
worse.
We probably lost a lot of people.
Sorry, guys. My bad.
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think this is definitely like I've enjoyed it a lot more because it is. I always hate like games that just like that you like. Oh, you have to like be like the last person to win, especially when I'm not good at it. Which I know is kind of super like. That's super like millennial of us to be like we hate losing kind of thing.
It's not that we hate losing.
I'm never expecting to be the best. I just want to play the game, man.
As long as I could, yeah.
I
It's
just
just
wanna
kind of
play it.
like.
Well, I don't think it's like we
That's why
hate.
Plunder was a shit.
You never let me talk.
Sorry.
Shut up, Chris.
Yeah, shut up, Chris.
Hey, Chris, start
It's also
talking.
on purpose.
I don't think.
Shut up.
That was actually Jory, by the way. That wasn't even just me.
I don't think like it's not that we don't like losing. It's that we were so good at video games. Even like 10 years ago,
I think you're right about
we were dominating, and now we get rocked by fucking 12.
It's
people.
crazy. It's also crazy
sucks,
because like there was this video of this guy who does like drifting like on video games, and they actually gave him a car, and he was actually really good at it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
And like you have like a video of the guy's like,
Well, because,
like
like-
the actual professional guy was like, holy shit, this guy's doing it really well.
And like drifting's so much about like timing
Yeah.
and like understanding the timing of things. So like that kind of makes sense. I don't think I'd be great with a gun.
I mean, well,
I don't
only
think
one way
I'd
to
be
find
good with
out.
an automatic rifle,
Dude, we should all
because
go
I
to a
play
shooting
Call
range.
of Duty. I think that's not true.
we should all go to Troy's house and just shoot guns.
I mean, I'm down.
I'm always
I've
down to
only
shoot.
I've
You know
only
Troy?
shot.
Have you ever met Troy?
I don't. He's
Troy's
actually
actually
really
one-
like once or twice.
Troy's
but,
one of my
like,
best friends, and he's like 20 years older than me.
old.
Yeah.
Sorry, Troy.
Oh, he doesn't watch.
He
this.
doesn't watch
But-
this.
No,
His
I've
internet's
only-
not very good.
that
Perfect.
That dude,
Dude, he's
I
also a
haven't met
hardcore like PC
met-
gamer
he
too.
loves
Met
PUBG,
Troy a
dude.
few times.
Yeah.
He fucks. He's like really good at PUBG.
Yeah, like he's like,
wow.
yeah. How old is
PUBG.
Troy? Like,
He's in his 50s.
yeah, like mid-ish 50s.
He's like
And-
bald, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all really.
and
he's
he
fucking great, dude.
I'm not
fucks at PUBG, dude. He is so
Like he's
good.
like he was like ranked for a minute. Like that's what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
Gee, what do you?
It's pretty much Warzone.
It's pretty much where Warzone came from.
okay.
From
Yeah,
Fortnite
yeah.
and shit like that.
yeah.
okay.
So PUBG is like the original Warzone.
No, dude, we honestly should because he actually like bought like he got like an acre and a half of land, almost 2 acres, and he's just like
sick, dude.
like he like wants to shoot, but he never does because his dogs are fucking like my dogs.
Little pussies.
Yeah. So I should. That's something. Hey man,
Pussies.
we want a shooting day. Like what day would work? He would totally be down, and he would like
Heck yeah.
we would barbecue, we would drink some beers, got some good whiskey.
Dude, that
I
man can
enjoy shooting
smoke some
guns.
fucking meats, dude.
He
I thought you
texted
were
me
gonna
today
say
saying he
weed.
had dinner. He's like, hey, I brought you dinner. I was like, oh my god, it better be some smoke shit.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Dude,
yeah,
he
like,
smokes
here's some-
weird shit too. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, I'm smoking some kangaroo tail. You want this?" I'm like,
Dead ass. For
Yes, I
Chris,
do.
"Dude, let's go."
So
Gator, dude?
his
Smoked
wife,
gator?
his wife is my second favorite woman in this world. Obviously, it's Heather first, and
Yeah.
like Tracy's like so.
Now mine's leaking.
Tracy's
That's
like
what I'm
she's
almost
she's a
done.
chemist. She's
Yeah,
she's
she
awesome.
works for like the
Hell yeah,
CDC too, or
She's
something.
yeah, she works pharmaceutical.
Yeah, pharmaceutical. That's what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, like they're like so like they're so nerdy. Like they'll for Christmas they'll like actually get like random meats and just like cook them and smoke them.
Yeah.
That's
Like
awesome,
kangaroo and a bunch of Australian shit.
Yeah. What
It's
is
awesome.
what is she into? Like, she's super into
She loves Lord of the Rings.
the Lord of the Rings. That's what it is. Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, right?
Harry Potter is
I
more of
haven't
that.
seen
Yeah.
the new Lord of the Rings yet, but
The Rings of Power.
Well, I just remember
feel like
we
it's
had a
good, though. I feel like
conversation
it's
like
good.
which Lord of the Rings
Oh, she got
character
so pissed.
is which Star Wars character.
she was so pissed because I was
The
just like,
nerdiest conversation ever. Yeah, yeah. And she was just like, firstly, Gandalf would not be Obi-Wan. If anything, Gandalf is Luke. And we're like, no, isn't Frodo Luke? He's like, let me tell you why Frodo isn't the main character. If anything, Sam Wise is Luke because he actually saves Middle Earth. And we're just like,
yeah, dude, it's awesome.
All right. All right.
If you could ever become friends with those guys,
I feel
they're
like
really
I
fucking
feel like
awesome.
Frodo's fucking Darth Vader, dude. He's Anakin Skywalker.
wow.
No, that's Gollum.
Nah, dude.
Nah, Gollum's more like C-3PO because he's the annoying
No,
character.
but Gollum and Smeagol have like the alter
Right.
ego, so he has the two characters to it. So
But I don't know.
I mean, he also sabotages everything. I don't know, but it's also two different stories, so it's kind of hard.
It is two very different stories.
Also, Luke is
I
definitely
mean-
Aragorn.
I don't know if I...
Aragorn saves the day, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
haven't
know if I
seen-
disagree with you.
haven't
That's why
seen-
I'm thinking hard about it.
Who's
Lord of the
Chewie?
Rings in so long, man.
Gimli.
Yeah, Gimli.
Gimli's
Gimli's
definitely
Chewy. Yeah.
He's like that guy you love, but he doesn't do like much
Anything.
But when he does something, it's like, oh, that's kind of
It's
cool.
like,
It's
oh
like-
shit, he just ripped that guy's arms off.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's
you know
like
what?
it's like basically you have my axe. Sounds like
We did that together,
Those
and
were
it sounds just like it, bro.
really good. That was
It's only together because
impressive.
we do it separately. It's not going to sound
Do
the
it
same.
separate.
I mean,
do it separate.
Go, you go. Mine's perfect.
That's,
it's-
that's actually really good on the mic.
Let's see. I think of it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No, mine's still better.
You get the
tried too hard on
high
that
pitched part, and G gets the graveliness of Chewy. So like,
He's also doing.
I think
It's
together.
a uvula in the back of your throat. You have
Also,
to vibrate
Chewy. My favorite Chewy moment was when Princess Leia dies. My favorite Chewy moment is when Princess Leia dies, and he's all, "Get the fuck away from me!" Like in the movie.
he's sad, dude. He's fucking sad.
Dude, my favorite
about that bitch.
My favorite Chewbacca moments when like he's roasting the puffin looking bitches. On the island, and he's just sitting there like this, and he's eating it, and the little birds come up like
They're all sad.
peep,
He's like,
peep, and he's like,
Fuck. I guess I'm not hungry anymore.
Anyway,
Thank you guys again for tuning in. Sorry, we went off the rails so hard on this one.
that was pretty good.
Make sure you guys join us for DVD extras because there's no subjects, and we're gonna go.
It's
ham.
gonna.
We're gonna do a lot.
Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, Instagram. That's about it.
Like, subscribe. Don't forget to
'cause G
follow,
won't give us
guys.
TikTok.
Keep an eye on us.
Shout out to Jory for bringing some awesome shit.
Jory, do you have any social handles you want to shout out? Get some more followers on IG or anything like that?
Just follow the distillery right now. I'm,
Any
maybe
cool shit coming up?
For myself, maybe.
No, for 477. Fuck you.
For 477, just working on new products, man. So we're keeping an eye on stuff. The next release is probably going to be
Great
Is
drink.
going to be
Opening day.
orange schnapps, actually. So it's going to be similar to a triple sec. Is the best way.
Can you
to
do
describe
purple
it.
schnapps? Just call it that.
That's actually.
Well, that's what the vodka is going to be.
Yeah.
Like if
Dude,
I
I'm
make
telling
this vodka one, it's going to be either grape schnapps or purple schnapps.
And then you could just have like Rockies,
Probably.
like viewing parties if they actually find a TV deal.
Maybe. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, this purple can work really well
Yeah,
with
it's
the Rockies.
purple.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
release
and
it. You
it's a-
release it
it's a
just for
nice
the month of
purple.
April. Yeah, it's a really good purple.
Well, and we can.
And call it.
Yeah.
0.500.
No. I don't know about baseball, but I
Well, no,
I don't know if that's good or not.
He's
and it
making
seems
a
like
he's
it's
making
bad
a joke because
people make fun of it.
It's a
well,
shame.
the coach,
It's not even
the
a joke.
coach
It's just a
said
shame.
that, right?
Yeah.
No, the owner.
the owner.
Fucking
But
dick.
he kind of likes it though. He's
Monfort.
Like, we're 0.5
Yeah.
team, baby.
Now,
He's like,
Winners.
he's like,
Winners.
I think we're a point. I think we're a 500
500 team, but like specifically with the
division,
NL West.
Not even fucking like.
Like overall, he's specifically saying we can be 500 with the NL West.
I don't know what that means.
that means
The
that he
NL
thinks that we're
West is the
mediocre.
hardest division in baseball, arguably.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
Not even argue
And,
that.
I mean,
the division I
Diamondbacks
could have
and
looked
Rockies
up.
are
I don't
kinda-
know the rest.
Exactly.
Of it. I don't know.
You
the
got
rest
three
of
teams that could probably win it this year.
Yeah, 3 teams that can win the World Series easily.
This year on our division, and he's just like, yeah, I think we can probably win half of those games like overall. It's pretty depressing. Anyways,
It is.
check out
Let's
DVD
move on,
extras.
'cause that-
We're totally
that
going there.
outro-
We'll see you guys later. Cheers.
Bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome to DVD Extras. Hope you guys
I
are
have to
enjoying
pee.
it. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do like a outro theme music.